I thought I would show you what I take on a backpacking trip that's on the shorter end of things, like a quick overnight or, you know, 2, 3, 4 nights. Not in weather that's going to be extreme cold. So my luxury item is a Helinox chair. I strap this on the outside of my pack. I'm not ashamed to carry this. I love it. I need a chair at the end of the day. I have my long handled spoon. I have a sun shirt. I was going to hike in just a t-shirt and have this to swap out with it in case I got a little chilled or, you know, whatever, bugs. I have a variety of snacks in my outer pocket, and I have a packet of electrolytes. In my side pocket of my pack, I have 1 liter of water, and I have a smaller water bottle. I think it's like half a liter, and I will put the electrolytes in here. My other side pocket, I have another 1 liter of water, and I have this small bottle, which actually ends up being my bidet bottle. Don't use it for anything else, and it's usually always empty until I need it. Outer pocket, I have my hygiene kit. This has a brush, toothpaste, toothbrush, some tab wipe things, and some nail clippers. This is my water filter kit. I have a water filter in here. I have a Cnoc bag. I have some aqua tabs, poop bag. There's a trowel and some wipes and some hand sanitizer in there. Kula Cloth. Crocs. Garmin Inreach. That's clipped on the outside. I tie a yellow bandana to the outside of my pack to wipe sweat, snot, whatever. My hip belt pocket. I have a pocket knife. I'm also not going to take it off my pack, but I have a safety pin clipped to my pack just in case I need that for something. Rain jacket. This is my tent. It's a Durston X-Mid 2-person tent, and I have my steak bag in here with 6 MSR steaks. This is my Enlightened equipment quilt. I will actually not leave it packed like this. Everything else stays packed. I will unpack this because compressed down is not good for long periods of time. Zpacks with, in this case, I have 3 days, 2 nights worth of food. I decided to flip the phone around to show you what's in the Zpacks, which would be actually my food and my cooking kit. So I usually put my pot and stove and all that stuff in the Zpacks as well, so it's all together when I pull it out. I had my first aid kit in there this time. I don't usually do that, but I just put it in there to try to consolidate. Basically, the only thing I have in here are some Band-Aids, 1 gauze bandage, and medication like Benadryl and ibuprofen. This is my cook kit. Super small, compact. I have it inside of a cozy I made out of a car sunshade and some duct tape. I have a Toaks Pot with a lid, small fuel can for the quick trips overnight and even a couple days worth. I only need the small one. Longer trips I get the bigger one, and it does not fit in there if it's bigger. Of course, a stuff sack that I got from Zpacks. It was on one of their clearance deals. I like keeping all my stuff organized, so, and I mean it only weighs like an ounce. And inside I have a dishcloth, I have my pocket rocket stove, I have a lighter, and I have a small bottle with a little bit of dish soap in it. Real quick, what I pack for food, maybe this would be worth a separate video, but it's not hard. You saw my day 1 snacks that were in my outer pocket, just a couple bars and some M&Ms. For dinner on the first night, I had Wild Zora Baja Citrus Lentil, and I usually add a chicken packet to that to add some more calories and some protein, because this is not enough calories for me on its own. I have creatine gummies, and then for breakfast on the second day, so breakfast on the first day I would eat before I start trail. Breakfast for second day, good to go granola. Lunch again, 2 bars. I don't like to have to stop to make food. And then I got this Cuban rice bowl. I've never had this one, so this would have been a new one for me. I'll try it at some point. 540 calories, so that's actually pretty good. And then I throw this in just in case I need some extra calories or I get hungry, and it's super easy to make. It doesn't weigh a lot, so just some instant mashed potatoes. That's more of like a freebie to add wherever, but I put it on the second day dinner. For the last day, I actually didn't have any breakfast because what I usually do is just get up early and hike to the trailhead. I think I only had like 6 miles for the last day, so I didn't need to eat much of anything for breakfast. I do have some Bolt gummies to give me a little bit of caffeine. I did have an extra curry mango chicken salad meal to kind of throw in wherever, and then my, I guess you could call it emergency meal, is a chicken and rice peak refill. I do usually bring at least one extra meal, sometimes two, just in case there's a delay or I'm extra hungry. I think there have been a few trips where I did use the extra meal. Most of the time I don't. I guess I could just leave that behind, but you know, you pack your fears. So I don't like being extra hungry because then I lose energy and then I don't feel good. So just something for me. I do usually bring a couple packets of tea. Don't always drink that, but I like this. It has a little bit of caffeine in it. I can heat it up and drink it hot or drink it cold. And I have another electrolyte packet in there. That was probably going to be for day 2. So that's what I eat. Oh, I also brought something that I was going to experiment with. Packet Gourmet. I ordered a bunch of meals from them and they threw this one in for free for me to try. Moonshine margarita mix. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You bring your own alcohol if you want it. I don't drink alcohol, so it was just going to be the mix, but I thought that'd be kind of cool. It's actually 4 servings in here, so I wasn't going to consume the whole thing, but I didn't get to try it. Maybe next time. But yeah, so I brought that as well. But even that, you know, you see that doesn't take up very much space. It's not very much, so calorie count, it's accurate. My new favorite piece of gear, I bought the Hyperlite pillow sack. It's like a stuff sack, and then it opens up, you put stuff inside, but on the inside it's fleece lined, and you just flip it inside out when you're at camp, and you fill it up with your extra clothes and it becomes a pillow, which I actually like it. I like it much better than the blow up pillows. But inside here I have my rain pants, extra pair of liner socks, I have a pair of underwear, extra sports bra, a fleece, I have a big Agnes sleeping mat, I have my electronics bag, and inside of there I have a battery pack, and then I have another little sack. This has all my cords in it, so all my charging cables. I have my headlamp, and then I have a microphone for my phone for videos, but I actually haven't used it yet. I know I have a lot of stuff sacks because I like keeping everything organized. Inside this sack, this is my sleep stuff. I have my mid-weight long underwear shirt. I have my mid-weight long underwear pants, and I have my thicker socks that I will use for sleeping only so that they're always dry. But yeah, so that's what I have. It's my usual setup. Keep it all packed, usually ready to go, except for the quilt. All I have to do is pack up the quilt and add the food, and then I'm ready to go at any time. I have 2 more backpacking trips coming up, one at the end of March and one at the beginning of April. So more to follow on that. That would be super exciting. Hopefully those will work out and there'll be no issues. And then hopefully in May I get to do another big one. So hopefully that's helpful for somebody. I'll put the link to all this stuff in the description. So check it out. I have a lot of new stuff, but I have a lot of stuff that's old. Like, you don't need the latest and greatest stuff to be able to successfully backpack. Oh yeah, I didn't show you my backpack. I have a Hyperlite Junction 3400. I don't remember how many liters it is, but as you can tell, it is a very well used. I've had this thing for 4 years now. Absolutely love it. All right, bye.